Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 368. Sorry, I was gonna hit the date that it's gonna air. As you know, I do these ahead of time, so they're recorded ones. Today we are going through the rest of the auction that I started in yesterday's episode. So these are auction wins. I got them for $1.08 after shipping because I got quite a few at 99 cents a piece, but then the shipping was capped at 5 something. And so they worked out to $1.08 an issue. Very, very cheap for what I got. So, yeah, just going to turn the camera around here and get set up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Really appreciate you guys taking a few moments to go through my books with me. And these will be for sale at the claim sale come Saturday. And yeah, we're just going to go through real quick and see what I got. And I think you'll like them. In the meantime, if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, I'd appreciate that very much. We do a video, at least one video a day. We drop a new video every day at noon, except for Saturday, where we do a claim sale. We get started anywhere from 12:30 to 1. It varies a little bit because most of us are watching Comic Book Memories on YouTube before my show comes on. And they go over a lot of time. So, and of course I want my peeps to be there watching, so I wait for them to finish, and because I want to enjoy their show as well. So, great show. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And we'll get started. We got Marvel Team Up 119, Spider-Man and the Gargoyle. We got a grade on here of only a 2.5, so I'm not sure why that's so low. Pretty sure it was that I checked these for completeness, because I always do. And yeah, it is wrinkled. Yeah, it's got some water damage back here on the back mostly. It is kind of in poor shape, but I don't know if it's just that low. But anyway, it's number 119. Take a look at some of the artwork here. Kerry Gemmel was the penciler. Mike Esposito on the inks. Oh, there's one of those old Dungeons and Dragons strips. This is what got me interested in Dungeons and Dragons, was these strips. I actually bought some of the books when I was eventually able to, but couldn't really. I lived out in the country. I couldn't really find anybody who wanted to play with me. Tried getting my relatives and stuff interested. They weren't interested, so never really got to play a proper game of Dungeons and Dragons. And then we got Marvel Team Up number 137, Aunt May and Franklin Richards versus Galactus. And then Marvel Knights Spider-Man number 8 with Venom. I think that's Venom. Doesn't exactly look like Venom, but maybe he looked different in that series. Speedball number 1. Fun stuff. Before he became mean. Spider-Man's Tangled Web number 12. Like this one. Like for whatever reason, I always love a cover where they're reading a comic book. Just do. Not that and of course it's a great cover as well. Batman Chronicles number 8. Looks like he's having a tussle with that giant dinosaur. Batman Chronicles number 9, kind of set up to look like a movie poster. I think we've shown that one recently as well. Batman Chronicles number 10. Featuring To See the Batman by Bob Back to the Future Gale with Bill Sienkiewicz. Not really sure what's supposed to be going on that cover. I mean, obviously this kind of looks like a bat, but I don't know. There's Batman over here on the hanging out with the gargoyles like he normally does. Here's Marvel 2-in-1 number 24, Thing and Black Goliath. And that one looks like it's been through the mill once or twice as well. Batman Chronicles number 11. This one's also got unusual spine wear for such a newer story. Oh, this has an Elseworlds label on it. Do all the Batman Chronicles have Elseworlds? I don't think so. Huh. Okay, well, that particular issue is an Elseworlds story, I guess. Here's number 13 from 1998. This was kind of neat just because the only part of Batman you see is the cape going away as he throws the thug into the police car. Batman Chronicles number 14. Here's number 15. All team-up issue. Batman and Green Lantern, Huntress and the Question, and more. Batman Chronicles number 6. Looks like Ra's al Ghul, I believe. And let's take a look inside the team-up issue and see what more entitles. We have Batman with Green Lantern, as promised. Saw Martian Manhunter there for a second. Got Subway ad for DC Superheroes Hanger Backpack Toys. Huh. I didn't know Subway had even had kids meals. Was not familiar with that. Those look cool. And then this looks like Robin Huntress. Nope, this is Oracle. So Oracle and Man-Bat, I guess, is the team up that they didn't want to mention on the cover. This is, here you have Huntress and the Question. Batman Chronicles number 16. Booster Gold number 10. Batman Tarzan Claws of the Catwoman. Part 2 of 4. Here's part 3. Part 4. And oh good, there's a number 1. So the whole set. Nice. Batman Punisher. One shot. DC and Marvel. Nice thick prestige format book. Legends of the Dark Knight Annual number 1 from 1997. Legends of the Dark Knight number 207 from 2006. And there's somebody's finger's been cut off and is laying inside that box. Batman Death and the Maidens number 8. There's number 6. Number 4. Number 3. And near mint copy, according to the sticker anyway, of Action Comics Weekly number 611. Here's Batman 437, part 2 of year 3 with, we all know what that cover is. Here is number 438, part 3 of the same story. And part 4, number 439. Batman 457. 442, A Lonely Place for Dying. 465. 481. See, I told you yesterday there was going to be a lot of Batman. Batman 482. Batman Confidential number 6. Batman 484. 483. And this is probably the one that got my attention when I was just glancing at the auction. This would have been early in the auction on the first page. Adventure Comics number 426. 20-cent cover. The Adventurers Club starts in that issue. You got a vigilante on the cover. How often do you see a vigilante cover? Or, you know, of that vigilante. Batman Confidential number 12. Joker cover. Number 11, Joker cover. Number 10, Joker cover. Number 9, not a Joker cover. Number 7, some more Death and the Maidens. This is number 2 and number 1. Action Comics number 609, the Black Canary cover. And 608, the Green Lantern cover. Action Comics 763. Action Comics 778. Batman 466. Another Venom cover with Darkhawk number 14. And this one is Classic Star Wars number 6 from Dark Horse. It says it's by Archie Goodwin and Al Williamson. And I just wanted to see what's in Classic Star Wars, because I'm not sure if it's the Marvel series or if it's the newspaper strips. And just looking at it, I'm gonna say I think it's the newspaper strips, which makes me much more interested in picking this series up. I mean, whenever I see Star Wars on the cheap, I will pick it up, but yeah. I would, I'm going to have to look it up and verify. Yeah, I can do that right now. I'll just flip the pages while I bring my laptop up, and that way you guys got something to look at. I should have just looked at this up to begin with, and I would have known. Great art. But those look like strip reprints from a Sunday strip to me. And I don't remember the art in the comic book series looking like this, so I'm willing to bet that this is reprints of the comic strips. What's it called? Classic Star Wars. Series ran for 20 issues, 1992 to 1994. The adventures from between the first and second movies, reprinted from the newspaper strip with occasional new pages and panels by Williamson. Stories are from newspaper strip but may not coincide exactly with breaks between comic books. Well, yeah, comic strips would be an entirely different thing. So this was number 4, yes? No, this is number 6, sorry. All right, so cover is by Alan Nunes. And it reprints strips from I don't know, they didn't do this right. 1981 is when the strips were first published, but I don't know, somebody messed up on the there's some typos in the description on Grand Comics database, but so that's cool. I like these. So now I want to get the rest of this series, or any of this series, because this will go up for sale. But and then there's a showcase illustration in the back. Not sure what that's supposed to be. If that's just storyboards, maybe from the movie, or it says illustration by Noel Baruba. 1992 was when it was drawn, so it may just be a sketch from someone. Cool. I always assumed that Classic Star Wars reprinted the Marvel comics. And I was not aware that they did the strips. So now I know. And oh wow, we're only at like 20 minutes. So I don't know. Let's see how much of a run we have here with a few of these. We got Batman, Death and the Maidens, Batman Confidential. We can look at this one too. Batman's. And of course we had the complete run of the Batman Tarzan, Claws of the Catwoman. That looks interesting. Batman Chronicles. All right, so Speedball, Marvel Team Up. Number 8, 10, 11, 16, 14, 6, 9, 7, oh, I'm messing up. Some are Confidential, some are Chronicles. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, Batman Chronicles 6, 10, 11, 14, 16. I was thinking they were all the same series. They're not. So I got Confidential. Here's number 8 of Chronicles. Number 9 of Chronicles. 10 of Confidential. 11, 12. Batman. There's 6. Batman. 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 Da 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 da. Batman. And Death and the Maidens. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Got Legends, Batman Punisher, Booster Gold. There's another Chronicles. That's number 15. And number 13. And number 9. Oh, I got them messed up again. All right, lots of good stuff in this sale. Anyway, I was happy to get all these. I'm always thrilled when I can get a bunch, because otherwise, you know, the pricing just doesn't work out to be all that worth it. If I only got 1 or 2 issues and then end up paying almost $6 for shipping. All right, so here we got Batman Confidential 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Batman Chronicles 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then the Death of the Maidens already went through. All right, let's put these to the side and take a look at this old Adventure Comics. Number 426. As long as I have Grand Comics database open, I'm gonna pull it up and see what it can tell me about it. 426. And so please bear with me. I thought, I really honestly thought that it would take longer to go through those books, but obviously not. Covers rolled a little bit on this. You can see the staples are on the front instead of being on the edge. And here we go, 426, published February, March 1973. Dick Giordano did the cover. And the Adventurers Club, something I've never read, but they had their own series, is by scripted by John Albano, but the art is by Jim Aparo, one of my favorite. So this guy is chairman of the Adventurers Club. He's just kind of introducing himself as the host, I guess, and proceeds to tell a story. Got an ad for an Easy Bake Oven. Get some records. Advertisement for Sword of Sorcery. Advertising 100-page giants. and a line of other books. Got a letters page. And the Vigilante, who I wasn't expecting that for an opening for Vigilante. Scripted by Carrie Bates, pencils by Mike Sikowski, and inks by Dick Giordano. Oh, and then there's a Captain Fear story in here too, by Robert Kanigher and Alex Nino. Can't believe I can get books like this for 99 cents. Just crazy. That cover is pretty worn and dirty, but nice. Very cool. All right, that'll do it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through the boring part. And we will see you tomorrow, I hope. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you soon.